feel like I'm sitting too far away, so I'm going to sit closer to you guys. So chapter 3, now she gets to the part in her diary where her mother, where her mother has a new boyfriend. He's an asshole and doesn't really like the kids that much, but he likes Alexa a little too much. She writes about how he always yells at her, pushes her around, threatening to fight her and beat her up, spitting in her face, touching her breasts, and her little sister's breasts as well. One night, her and the boyfriend have a really big fight, and Alexa blurts out how he touches both of them and then starts to beat him up. After that, the mother leaves the boyfriend right away and becomes depressed again. Responsibilities once again fall onto Alexa. Oh yeah, and I don't have any siblings. I have a half-sister and she's older than me. And I didn't grow up with her, so I don't really know her that well. And I don't have a brother. I mean, I might have a brother, and I just don't know about it, because my dad he likes to screw around a lot. So he probably has more kids and he doesn't even know. But about the stepdad thing, I mean, you know, my stepdad would yell at me a lot, and he would push me, like physically push me, and he would cuss at me. He'd tell me to go cut myself. Like, he said that a couple times. I threw keys at his face, and it hit his eye. Like, we hated each other. Like, we hated each other. And as far as the breast touching goes, see, I know my mom is going to read this story, and she doesn't know how bad my stepdad was, and actually no one really knows. Well, you know what? The breast touching, it's exaggerated. It's exaggerated. Yeah. No, let's leave it at that. Alright, so chapter 4. Her mom remains single for the remainder of the story, but Alexa has a boyfriend herself. He's a couple of years older than her and quite abusive. He raped her on one occasion. He raped her on one occasion. He's... You know what? After which, her grades start to fail. She skips school on a weekly basis, but her mother enforces her to go and decides she can't take life anymore. She doesn't talk to anyone about her problems and issues. Therapy doesn't work because she likes to be private. In her journal, she explains that she's going to kill herself, and that she does by hanging herself. So then that's when she dies. So for teenagers, I'm really trying to cover everything that teenagers deal with or face. And some of them, you know, face sexual abuse, either by a parent or a boyfriend. I mean, everybody knows that. Some teenagers have alcoholic parents or drug parents or something. So I'm just trying to really cover everything. And then some teenagers get pregnant by their boyfriend, and their boyfriend may cause them to have a miscarriage. So I don't really know if I'm going to add that in the story though. But that's also exaggerated for me. Alright, I think I have enough time for chapter 6 notes. After a few more days after her death, she notices a sheet of paper on top of a book bag that she's never seen before. That explains she's dead and that she's allowed to bring 5 items with her to occupy her while being dead. She chooses her diary, a pen, a teddy bear, and a picture of her 2 siblings together. After another week or 2, the mother decides she wants to sell the house and downsize. But really, it's because she can't deal with the fact that she lives in a house that her daughter killed herself in. She can't take the memory of seeing her daughter that way. Despite being so upset, she takes up drinking in the process of dealing with grief. Oh yeah, my mom was never a drinker. She was a drinker before she had me though. And she's been 25 years sober since then. And the mother of the story that's in the story isn't based on my mother. So that part is false.